Welcome to a new dose of Aspie with Attitude, where I discuss what it means to be autistic. I also discuss the politics that affects the worldwide autistic community and the autistic life hacks that you need to know. Also, sometimes every now and then, like to share my personal special interests. And my name is David, and I'm 39 years old, and I'm proud to be autistic. Also, please do not forget to subscribe to my Autistic Creator YouTube channel, Aspie with Attitude, since I like to see at least 300 subscribers by end of August 2019. For this episode, I'd like to discuss how Autism Speaks partnered up with Sesame Street. It all happened from late July of 2019. An iconic United States children's television program had partnered up with the least popular autistic organisation called Autism Speaks. Autism Speaks had already published a handful of ads featuring an autistic Sesame Street character going by the name of Julia. Autism Speaks has used Julia to encourage misguided parents raising autistic children to turn to their Screen for Autism initiative through Autism Speaks. The first backlash happened on the 5th of August 2019 when an autistic group, ASAN, standing for Autistic Self Advocacy Network, to terminate their partnership with the children's television network and altogether Sesame Street. Julia, the autistic Sesame Street character, was introduced to the show way back in 2017 to educate children and parents autism awareness and autism acceptance. All thanks to the ASAN, once again standing for Autistic Self Advocacy Network. They helped to make Julia to accurately portray a 4 or 5-year-old child who happens to be on the autism spectrum. Julia was cleverly designed to promote to parents that their autistic children could live happy, wonderful and awesome lives like what I have right now. Since ASAN, Autistic Self Advocacy Network, had broke ties with the children's show Sesame Street. And there's no denial that Autism Speaks is more of a corporation than a charity ran by neurotypicals who are bullies to the autistic community. Their purpose is to ignore voices of real autistics with their slogan, "It's time to listen." Only 8% of their staff are truly on the autism spectrum. It was in 2017 they only had 2 out of the 28 autistics employed to Autism Speaks as their staff. However, though, one of the 2 ended up quitting. It was he or she had spoke out that Autism Speaks was a toxic working environment. Autism Speaks do not invite any autistic or any Aspies to their conferences or to their seminars because they're just too busy describing autism as an epidemic on the rise. They even a couple of years ago published a dark ad that spoke coldly in a demonic voice about autism being a disease that needs to be cured, like cancer or AIDS, which is absolute load of garbage. Autism Speaks promotes autism to be a burden, ignoring what Nikola Tesla and Albert Einstein had accomplished. Overall, Autism Speaks had destroyed many happy marriages and ripped apart happy families and made life of an autistic person very unhappy and miserable and depressing. 2% of her revenues actually goes towards low-income families raising an autistic children. Any donated funds goes towards abuse on autistic children, running therapies, teaching them how to mask their autism. And maybe, perhaps, to force Julia to sit for months hearing emergency sirens and car alarms non-stop. And it's just almost like they could be running shock therapies if an autistic fails to act neurotypical. Autism Speaks abuses autistic children and adults. If you had already raised funds for Autism Speaks and you still haven't submitted to them yet, please do not give any more funds to Autism Speaks. All money that you've already raised should go towards the Autistic Self Advocacy Network or to the National Autistic Society instead. Well, it's time to listen to Aspie with attitude, and time to boycott Autism Speaks, and Harry's though Autism Speaks gets no support from Aspie with attitude. And I would like to sign off though, just to end this episode. And it's just very disappointed that Sesame Street had partnered up with Autism Speaks. And peace and respect from Aspie with attitude. See you next time, and please boycott Autism Speaks.